I want to talk about something that I think is very dangerous that I see in online activism that is not directed at this comment or this person. I don't think it's what they're doing here. It's just an opportunity to talk about something I've been mulling over. I research the unwritten rules of work for people from low income backgrounds and how a working class identity intersects with race, gender, and neurodivergence to influence which rules you know and what the consequences are for violating these rules at work. And I frequently get comments from people who are like, unless you address global capitalism, then your work is useless. Like that is a direct quote from some of the comments I get or the DMs. And I do not disagree about the issue itself. What I fear is that this is used as an excuse to do nothing, that we don't break down the steps along the way. Because yes, there are huge huge global level issues that, let's say it's a mountain, we can look at that mountain and say, unless you can uproot it from the base, fuck it. But if you chip slowly away at that mountain, if you make it accessible, you get to the base and realize there's no longer a mountain. And what I also fear is that when people leave comments like that, is that it can feel like they are doing something about this massive problem. But similar to how venting, while it can be helpful, if it's just venting negatively all the time, it can trick your brain into feeling like you've done something about the problem. You commenting on someone else's actions and efforts can make you feel like you're doing something, and awareness is important. But you didn't solve global capitalism by commenting on it. I don't think one person can solve global capitalism. I think that's a very individualistic view that we have in the US of like there's one hero who will save us all. And it's going to take us all working together and doing our bite-sized chunks. And that does not exempt me from doing more or taking more action or considering more populations. Just collected data on a bunch of new groups that I can't wait to release how the unwritten rules work for them. I am teeming with energy to collaborate with people overseas. I'm currently working with someone in the Caribbean on unwritten rules there. But as someone who's also neurodivergent and struggles with anxiety, when there's a big problem, you do have to break it down into smaller chunks because we got to take down the mountain.